Taylor was like, you should have told me this information an hour ago when I was crying my eyes off.
But I kind of want to have backup so that you don't overreact.
Ooh, so who's calculated?
Okay, well, hold on.
Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Reasons. We're doing episode 10 for Love is Blind, season 7. A text from an ex.
Who's ex?
Well, we're gonna definitely find out. Listen, we're gonna start with Nick and Hannah, and they're having a photo shoot, you guys. And let's be honest, to me, they're boring. Like, they're boring to me, because she's doing the same old thing, you know. Oh my God, my arms are too long, you know what I mean, compared to yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taller than you with my heels. And let's get real. You don't want to marry him too, and he doesn't want to marry you at this point. Well, why you guys go ahead with the photo shoot? Yeah, but the photo shoot wasn't doing it for me even. It wasn't that great. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're both wearing like office clothes, like at the photo shoot. But still, I would, if I know I don't want this person in my life, you think I would take photo like for receipts? Like we were together? And like holding cringy shots?
Absolutely not.
No, that's way too much of a Gemini. Now let's get into Marissa and Ramses. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna have favorites in two of us right now.
And that's fine.
Not. Okay, I'm cool with that.
All right, sure.
Now, we're gonna acknowledge Ramses' height. Blessed.
Okay.
And he's
like, his height is perfect for her. That's what I would say.
For a lot of women.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think she's looking for a 5'1". So
no, not a 5'1", but you know, something reasonable.
Okay. Anyways, he acknowledges that Marissa, something's bothering her. And he pursues that. You didn't like the pursuing. I thought the pursuing was nice because it shows that he's really concerned. Now, she tells him straight up, the sex thing, that's a clear, valid concern of yours. But I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm having some vitamin D issues. Yes. I'm PMSing. The 2 hours drive back and forth, that's taking a lot of toll on me.
So she's not feeling well. Basically.
And she's not feeling well. But, you know, she doesn't want that to be causing a big issue. And she said, I don't want you to be unsatisfied in our relationship, but sometimes I could be a sick person. And he was like, I'm willing to work it out with you. And the reason why I brought it up is because we have one more week until our wedding, you know? And things in Cabo was nice and fun, but like lately, a lot has changed, you know? We'll ever try to touch you, you know? There you go. You don't want to be affectionate. See, there you go.
Don't touch. Okay.
I'm just saying, you know, is this going to be a long term for us?
Yeah. No, it's just that moment, sweetheart. Listen, the woman clearly said that she is PMSing, and the fact that you're not reading that she just wants to be alone, probably go in her bed and take a nap and everything, is mind-boggling for me, okay? This is what I have to say about Ramses.
Go ahead.
Are you just into this girl physically, or you really want to build an emotional connection with her? Because the physical aspect is just one part of her. How about the other stuff? You know what I mean? Where's the respect aspect about this? You know what I mean? Now, she needs to care about your comfortability and how you're feeling when she's feeling like and, you know, she's vitamin D deficient, and she wants to go in her bed and everything. But it's all about you right now, isn't it?
She said to him even, I've been affectionate with you, correct? And he said, yes, you have been. And she said, do you feel rejected when I don't want your affection? He said, yes, I do. And she said,
yeah, and it comes down to
hold
why
on.
you're in this relationship with her.
Hold on. I believe he needs to acknowledge that with women, we have our ups and downs, okay?
Yes, because he was married, Selma.
Yes, and sex does not...
So with a woman... So I'm assuming you know when a woman is PMSing, she needs moments for herself. So that's it.
All right. You need to acknowledge with women, we have our ups and our downs moment. I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
And nobody cares, Selma. Reality is Ramses is being a little and with his hotep hairstyle. Listen, in the end of the day, being with a person is not only about being with them physically. It's about being with them emotionally. You like their personality and all that.
It's more
if
than
the
just
sex dies.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's other aspect of why you're with this person.
She makes this point that, listen, there's some women in a marriage, sometimes they get cancer and all these like illnesses, and they can't be with you physically. So is that it for a marriage?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I'm willing to work with you.
I'm willing to work with you. What are you talking about?
There's a lot he needs to work on. A lot of things he needs to work on. Sorry. I feel like she needs to stop being a people's pleaser, prioritize what she wants in a relationship. Get it. Him, he needs to understand that, you need to learn women. Like, he's not learning women. I'm sorry.
So after that, we have Tim and Alex, and now they're mating up with
Tim's family.
Yeah, Tim's family. And listen, I have to say that his family is very delightful. His mom and dad are super cute. Now, they have said that they had trials and tribulations in their relationship, but it made them stronger.
100%. And his name is Drake? Okay, fine, Drake. The mother said, did you see my son and I? We have something similar. It's called separation personality. Did you catch that? And how do you deal with it?
Booby trap.
How do you deal with that?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I think she answered it pretty nicely. She said, I wouldn't want to get married if I don't believe if marriage between us is not real.
Yeah.
I want us relationship to work. He met my family. He was very good. She gave a great answer. And then she disappeared.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Then we have another scene where it was him and his parents. And I don't see Alex nowhere.
Yeah, usually it's like,
where did you go?
Anyways, Tim took the time to let his parents know that I'm not physically affectionate, guys. Like, don't touch me. Like, when we get into an argument, don't ask me to cuddle. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, like, she's saying in her mind, like, I love being touched. Other than that, Tim was saying a lot of stuff that was like warning signs for me. Because the reality, if you don't like being touched, it means you're with the wrong person. Period. That's what it is.
And the mother said this, that in a marriage, you have to be open-minded to the things that hurt your partner.
Yeah, of course.
Now tell me that's not a foreshadow, guys.
So after that, we have Ashley and Tyler. And listen, they're still having that heavy conversation from last episode, right?
Still wearing the same outfits,
she says to him, I don't hate you.
I'm just trying to manage and navigate through a million of emotions.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm going to be needing some times, too.
Yeah. And the whole time I want to say to her, like, I hate him, though. I hate him for you.
So can we first, like, iron this? Can I know the dynamics of your relationship with, like, how did this happen? Go ahead.
Yeah, and he says, he literally lied through his teeth. I'm serious.
Wait. He said, okay, so, just one of my very good friends, her and her partner just couldn't afford to have a child, like through sperm donation or whatever that kind of stuff is. And so I decided to help them out. And she goes, okay.
Pretty generous.
And said, so do they know your face, everything? He said, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Never
like, that is insane. There is pictures of this man, okay, with the kids. Are you telling me your kids don't know how you look like?
So Hannah and Nick right now are doing sports, all right? They're in their elements, okay?
Interesting, yeah.
Literally, Hannah took it like a competition. Mm-hmm. She's like speeding up, looking behind him, saying, hurry up, this is an ick. Your slow motion is an ick. And then finally, when they got to like the grounds and like taking off their equipment, stuff like that, she said, yeah, so you didn't answer my question earlier. Are you ready to get married?
Like it's the same old Hannah, let me insult this guy. And
what in the Russian roulette is going on? Why are they both testing each other? You want to get married? Mm-hmm. Do you want to get married? You say it first.
Now, look, I believe this. Nick definitely wants to get married. However,
not with her.
What?
I don't think he wants to marry her.
Like, I believe he does want to marry her, but Hannah is questioning the whole time, and I feel like she doesn't want to get married.
Because he said to her, he said, I can see myself getting married, but you do this thing where you're treating me like less than equal. And she said, well, I'll start treating you equal when you contribute like equal.
Hannah, you're the one who doesn't have a job. I'm so confused with this girl. Okay.
Just because she showed him.
Does he have a lot to learn and he needs to man up? Yes, but I think if you help him and give him positive...
I have been helping him. I've been like, honey, you just showed him where the pasta was located. That's all you did.
Yeah.
Like, slow down, girl.
But why he doesn't know where the pasta is? That's the question. It's not in the fridge, Nick. It's not in the fridge.
Remember when Hannah tried to slide in the comments, behind every great man is a greater woman? I was like, girl, don't modify the sentence. Behind every great man is a great woman. He just wants that equal. Stop it.
Yeah, stop belittling him. Listen, my question is, would you ever be her friend? Like, is she your type of person?
Impossible.
The same here.
Impossible.
Like, I cannot be friends with girls like that. I'm sorry.
I'm sure she's fun, but for example...
No, I don't... fun is one thing, okay? But the moments that are just want to be normal, chill, and relax... She'll be criticizing a lot of things. I'm like, get out of my house. You know what I mean?
Not only that too, but we'll see later on who she calls a best friend.
So after that, we have a scene of Marissa and Ramses. And yeah, they're on the bed.
She decorated with flowers, trying to make up from earlier, maybe.
Because she's a delightful person, Salma. Listen, I'm going to say this. Her emotional intelligence is really great. Same as Ashley, right? Ashley had said this earlier. Ashley has a great emotional intelligence. Unfortunately, she's with a narcissist.
Why aren't they reading the room then?
Because she is a good woman. They're both great women, okay? They have big hearts. And sometimes people will take advantage of that. So Marissa is with Ramses. They're talking about wedding planning. And she wants her wedding to be boho chic.
Cute.
I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't want an aisle whatsoever. She wants everybody to be together.
Descend from the heavens, like they said. Funny.
Yeah, and after Ramses asked her, like, how are you feeling? I usually suck when I'm, like, having my period. But other than that, she's feeling great, okay? And she asks him, yo, are you okay? Like, are you ready for this wedding? And he says, I don't have any doubts. But tell me why did I feel like he was, he hesitated a little bit.
No, he made up his mind. And that's what I said earlier. She's such a people's pleaser. Honey, read the room. Okay.
So you want
I
her
saw
to be
what you
distant.
did. Wait, hold on. I saw what you did. You decorated it with flowers, try to get him in the mood, satisfying him.
Did he ever buy her flowers?
I don't know if it did, but you see what I'm saying? It's like trying to get back on track again. Honey, you are allowed to feel sucky when you're on your period. He has to go ahead and play with a Nintendo game or something like that. Find him something else to do. Buzz off and hang out with the boys.
Not Nintendo.
Something in the meantime.
Listen, I'm going to say something about this, Salma. You could communicate with a person very clearly, but if they're not taking in, then that's it. You know what I mean? So he's obviously not taking it in. She's definitely taking it in. That's why she did that little cute little flower thing on the bed and everything and trying to be her uppity self. You know what I mean?
But he's not.
And I don't mean uppity self in a negative way, you guys, for the love of God.
No, but hear me
I mean
out.
her positive self.
Okay, hear me out. He's not taking it in, right? What's next?
I think she needs to leave
Depart. There you go. I'm saying she has to have ownership in the relationship as well. If you know it's literally tanking, leave now, honey. Keep your dignity, all that stuff. Say, this guy's not worth it. That's what I'm saying. Like, for the longest, I'm trying to say, what's going on with Marissa's relationship? I said, you're putting the ball in these guys' courts all the time. Let them sweat, too. Say, oh, listen, I don't want to have sex because I'm emotional, unavailable at this point. And what's next? Because, okay, then that's it. That's a wrap. Maybe he's going to have more respect for her. Maybe he's going to sweat. Maybe she needs to make these guys realize you can easily lose me. So they can value her more. I'm just saying. So now, guys, we have Alex and Tim. Just what we want.
I've been waiting for this moment, you guys, for a while.
Now, let me set the tone for everybody. Alex and Tim, obviously they just met Tim's family, okay?
Yeah.
She gets a plate of something, and she's eating behind him, and he's like sitting on the couch, and he's like, go ahead. I need to talk to you. Bring everything over here. He wasn't gonna waste time. This is clearly bothering him. Sounds like he made up his mind already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But she was giving us like, they're here. That's good I'm good with me. So she sat down and she goes, yeah, with her plate. So he said, my family drove hours to come meet you.
10 hours, you guys.
And the minute the cameras turned off, you went straight to bed.
That was
Strike one. Strike two. Yep.
We're using strikes now?
We're using strikes already. Because I'm about to tell you he's done. Strike two is when you and I were communicating through text, your responses were very short. Okay? It's like you control the flow of the communication. And when I called you, you didn't respond. She goes, I was sleeping. I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I wasn't ignoring you. I was sleeping. And he said, okay. So when you called me back, I had told you I don't want to talk. Same energy, right? What? Now we're breathing hard?
That was crazy. Super intense.
It was intense.
No.
And then Alex was like, wow, I guess we got a communication issue. And he's like, well, and she said, well, honey, I keep on telling you, you got to be clear with me about your expectations. You got to communicate that.
Interesting.
And literally he was saying, you saw how I went above and beyond for your family? There's certain things you don't need to communicate or be clear about. You just got to know. And no woman of mine that I want a wife, I need to walk through it like that. Like, you just got to know. And she was like, okay.
It's about respect in the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think at that point, yes, I definitely agree with him. Yeah, so they were filming with the parents for 4 hours, right? She was with his family, his parents, for 4 hours. Then she took a nap.
She said, I need my naps.
Listen, I'm going to say this, and probably people are going to come after me in this. I wouldn't take that nap, sweetheart, okay? The way he treated your parents, the way he cooked at those meals.
Wow.
Cleaned the area, made it fantastic.
Kind of did the dishes too and everything.
Yeah. You should have done the same thing.
Above and beyond,
yeah,
too.
for his parents.
When you're impressing the family, you really need to put on a good show.
Yeah.
You should inject yourself with caffeine that night. Well, I got up and like be on overdrive just because you want to impress, unless you don't want to impress.
Now,
Okay?
I believe the parents said something to him.
I honestly believe the family was like, so where did Alex go now that the cameras are off?
Yeah.
And he said, you're right. And he said,
yeah, she took a nap.
Deal with that now. And this guy, do you think he was too hasty in his judgment? Because he basically said, I'm done with you. That's a wrap. I never want to see you again.
The way he did it was, I think it was a little bit, like he has the dramatic, and he has the ability to detach super quickly, like his mom said. And I feel like the other stuff, you know, texting, listen, I'm really bad at texting, okay? You could talk to my sisters, my friends, my family. I'm bad at texting. But when it comes to a phone call, I could be on there for 3 hours or plus. You know what I mean?
She's good with phone calls.
I'm really good at phone
text
calls.
messaging. If it's not who, what, where, and when.
Yeah,
don't even bother.
I treat it like an email, to be honest.
A pager at this point.
Yeah. So after that, we have the couples coming together, and they're all wearing like 1920s outfit, super chic. I really liked it.
Yeah.
And we finally see Garrett and Taylor's heated conversation. Okay. Apparently, Garrett's ex-girlfriend texted him in the morning, and he liked the conversation.
Yeah, just liked it back.
Yeah, liked it back. Now Taylor finds out. She starts crying. She's super pissed off that how the hell
I've been cheated before.
how the hell are you liking your ex-girlfriend's, message?
I'll be honest with you. Taylor has a point. I would have been like, now your ex is messaging you now that you have a fiance?
Yeah. Coincidence.
I'm sorry. Weird. Anyways, they get to the party and everybody's celebrating. Taylor's obviously bugged. She told them to pipe it. Okay, we're going to talk about it later. Mm-hmm. And then we finally see Marissa and Ramses, and guess who showed up? Bowden.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. And I'm telling you, Marissa and Bowden and Ramses at some point were all talking to each other, and I'm like, I'm sorry, is this Frosh week? Like, are you guys all sharing like schedule, like
are
class
you guys
schedule?
listening to each other? Like they were talking at the same time, you know what I mean?
It reminded me of Frosh. I was like, oh my god, the first year of university, everybody's sharing schedule, who's taking like, philosophy 101. I'm like,
no, I think Bowden was like super into her, but Marissa said, yeah, he's a friend.
He's a friend. And she's trying to stay loyal to Ramses, even though Ramses was so happy to say, y'all can continue talking. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Let me
talk to some other chick. Yeah. But so far it was so good.
Speaking of the chick, Katie rolled up. Okay.
Now we don't even know who's Katie, you guys.
Katie.
Like I don't know why these producers will shove a person that we haven't seen throughout this whole season.
She was there. I've seen her.
You've seen her face?
Katie and Nick had something going on at the beginning. They were each other's first for at least like 3 days.
Yeah.
3 dates, and it didn't materialize. And the reason why it didn't materialize is because she sensed that he was just a playboy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's talking about a lot of stuff like, oh, she hot and stuff like that. But
sexualizing her.
Yeah. So I'm happy Katie ended up talking with Nick. I'll tell you why I'm happy.
Okay.
Is because it fed his curiosity and it fed her curiosity. They both, at the end of the day, realized that it's nothing gonna happen here. Nothing's materialized. But what I found very funny is when Hannah first saw Katie, she hugged her. Oh, how are you doing? Good. Oh, by the way, that's Nick. Let me go connect you guys real quick.
And the whole time, Hannah was saying that she's my best friend.
My best friend.
You barely know this woman. How is she your best friend?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
And even Katie was telling her, oh my God, he's like so attractive and stuff like that. She goes, I know, he's such a cutie.
She said that 3 times, you guys.
Yeah. But Hannah's like encouraging too. She's like saying, oh, it's cool. Yeah, he's such a hottie. I know he's a hottie. Yeah. Did you guys end up talking?
I feel like Hannah wants him to screw up so badly so she could just leave. You know what I mean? And make it her whole story. So after that, we have Garrett and Taylor, and they're with Ashley and Tyler.
Yes, ma'am.
And listen, tell me why Garrett decided to share the omitted parts of his conversation with his ex-girlfriend. Right? Hello, Garrett. Are you insane? Now, Taylor was like, you should have told me this information an hour ago when I was crying my eyes off.
But I kind of want to have backup so that you don't overreact.
Ooh, so who's calculated?
Okay, well, hold on.
All right.
Taylor excused herself because it was a bit too much for her right now. I'm glad Ashley went with her because Ashley said this, and I was like, baby, hold the mirror to your relationship.
Yeah.
Because she told Taylor, honey, omitting parts of a story is a lie. And I was like, take that same energy to Tyler.
You know what? I have a lot of issues with Garrett because I always felt like he was hiding a lot about his relationship with Taylor, right? Let's be honest. Garrett, your mom is not coming to the wedding, isn't it? You're a mama's boy, let's be honest, okay? Because I haven't heard from you saying that, I don't care, I'm with you, I'm in love with you, I'm doing this 100%. I feel like he's holding himself back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Taylor and Garrett end up talking about this new information, and I'm telling you guys, it was just a game of semantics. It's detail to me, it's facts. It's back and forth, and I was like, this is childish. Why am I here?
Really nerdish at the same time.
I was like,
yeah.
Girls,
yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, he definitely omitted a lot of parts of his story. I believe he was lying. Did I believe it's because he did it because he didn't want to escalate things? I don't know. I'm pissed off the fact that why is it contacting you now that you're engaged?
Exactly. So what did you do prior to that? Did you like one of her pictures?
Ooh, let's end
I'm
it
just
here.
saying.
Let's end it here right
is
now.
he trying to sabotage his relationship? You
I'm on
guys,
episode 11 right now.
listen, you guys, at this point, please like and subscribe this video. And bye now.